Imagine you're on a roller coaster. One moment you're soaring to incredible heights, feeling unstoppable, filled with energy, confidence, and excitement. Then, without warning, the ride plunges you, dragging you down into darkness, exhaustion, and hopelessness. You have no control over when the next twist or jump.
At first, it might sound thrilling. But what if you couldn't get off the ride? What if the highs made you reckless and the lows made it impossible to move forward? For people with bipolar disorder, this isn't just a metaphor. It's their daily reality.
Bipolar disorder is a complex condition, often misunderstood and surrounded by myths. But by learning more about it, we can begin to understand what people with bipolar disorder go through and how it affects their lives.
Did you know that, according to research, bipolar disorder is a mental illness characterized by extreme mood swings, including episodes of mania or hypomania and periods of deep depression. These shifts can impact emotions, our energy levels, and our daily activities, which makes our daily life more unpredictable.
But that raises an important question. How does someone develop bipolar disorder? What happens in the brain that causes these extreme mood changes? Today we'll explore the brain structures and function, the neurotransmitter imbalances involved, and the genetic factors that may contribute to this condition.
In people with bipolar disorder, several critical brain regions show notable differences in size and activity. The prefrontal cortex, the control center for decision making, impulse regulation, and focus, often shows decreased activity during mood episodes. Gray matter, responsible for processing information and emotional regulation, may appear reduced, especially in individuals with severe symptoms. And the hippocampus, essential for memory and emotional processing, is frequently smaller in people with bipolar disorder, hinting a possible role in the condition's emotional swings. Researchers are still uncovering whether these structural differences are a cause or a consequence of the disorder. But the real chemical story unfolds in the brain's neurotransmitters, the messengers that control mood, thought, and emotion. Dopamine, the pleasure chemical, is often overactive during manic phases, contributing to euphoria, impulsivity, and grandiose ideas. But when dopamine dips, it may lead to apathy and low motivation. Serotonin, the mood stabilizer, tends to be low during depressive episodes, which can result in sadness, hopelessness, sleep disturbances, and even suicidal thoughts. Norepinephrine, also known as noradrenaline, spikes during mania, triggering agitation, racing thoughts, and sleepless nights. During depression, its levels drop, causing fatigue, low energy, and a lack of interest in life. This biochemical roller coaster can make daily functioning a major challenge. While scientists haven't pinpointed a single cause, genetics and environment work hand in hand. Having a close relative with bipolar disorder significantly increases the risk. For example, if both parents have bipolar disorder, their child has up to a 50% chance of developing it too. But genetics alone don't determine destiny. Environmental triggers such as trauma, substance abuse, lack of sleep, or major life changes can ignite the condition in someone who's biologically vulnerable. Think of it like this: the genes load the gun, and the environment pulls the trigger. Today, bipolar disorder remains incurable, but it is treatable and manageable. Medications such as mood stabilizers, antipsychotics, and antidepressants help regulate brain chemistry. Meanwhile, therapy like cognitive behavioral therapy or interpersonal therapy helps individuals build routines, manage stress, and recognize warning signs. Self-care is also vital. Healthy sleep habits, a balanced diet, regular exercise, and social support can greatly reduce symptom severity.
Many misconceptions are surrounding about it. It's important to address them to help people understand what living with this condition is really like.
One big misconception is that bipolar disorder is just mood swings. It's more than that. Manic episodes can lead to reckless behavior, while depressive episodes bring numbness and exhaustion. These extremes affect every part of life, such as relationship, work, and self-image.
Another harmful myth is that people with bipolar disorder are often dangerous or violent. While manic episodes may lead to impulsive behavior, most people with bipolar disorder are not violent. With proper treatment and support, they can handle the condition just like any other illness.
Bipolar disorder doesn't only affect mood. It also impacts memory, decision-making, and concentration. During manic episodes, a person might forget basic needs like eating and sleeping. Depressive episodes can make even simple tasks feel overwhelming.
A frustrating myth is that you can just snap out of it. The reality is, bipolar is a serious condition that requires a long-term treatment. It is not something that can be fixed with a positive thinking. It takes time to find the right therapy and medications to it.
People also think that bipolar disorder means you're always out of control. But with the right support, many people with bipolar disorder lead fulfilling lives. They hold jobs, maintain relationships, and even helps others through advocacy.
The more we talk about bipolar disorder, the more we can break down this misconception. Educations and understandings are key to supporting to those who live with it. It is not about labels or judgment. It is about compassion, respect, and support.